In my next therapy session, I'm going to be introducing my therapist to Supercilious. Now, Supercilious is one of my alter egos, and Supercilious means haughty and condescending and those sorts of things. Someone that sits in their ivory tower looking down over the muggles. Well, I've listened to many gurus, people. I've listened to many intelligent people, and they've all had the same opinion. How can an intelligent person not have the same opinion? And this opinion is that the world is full of idiots. Now, you can see clips of Jordan Peterson saying that most people are idiots. On Joe Rogan, he says that he's trying to work out why most people are sort of fat and stupid. And, you know, this is the level of perplexion thinking people arrive at. And, you know, I've been there for a long time. Why are most people so stupid? And one of the bones of contention that I address with my therapist is, why are the vast majority of the herd so disrespectful for this life experience? It's genius on so many levels. Every single thing about it is genius. And yet you've got fucking idiot drones sleepwalking through the whole experience. And I'm aghast as to why that is. Then I think, well, the reason why that is like it is because the cosmos is genius and it knows a whole lot more than I know. And then when I start to get in line with how I think the cosmos thinks, I go, well, it's a no-brainer when you look at it like that, because the human race functioning like it does, it has to be absolutely perfect, just the way it is. Do you think the cosmos would create something without any level of perfection in it? If it's supposed to have created all this stuff over trillions and gazillions of years, do you think it's made such a fucking big mistake with a human being? I don't think so. So when you look at the human being en masse, then you have to know that the vast majority are only ever going to be worker bees and worker ants. They can't all be leaders. Otherwise they'll be tearing each other apart because they'll be tearing in different directions. We can only have a few leaders, relatively. So these leaders that come and go, whether they are considered to be good or bad for most people, there is always progress which is made. So ultimately they are good. Stalin, Hitler, Pol Pot, Genghis Khan, all these sort of people, humanity has learned a great deal from them, and at the time people learned a great deal from them, and so they were very important people, and we should never dismiss them as being terrible people because millions of people died. Millions of people die every day. Everyone's gonna die. Millions of people. The cosmos isn't interested about who's fucking living and dying. It really doesn't fucking care, because there's trillions more where they came from. And so it's like, do we care if a Land Rover runs over an ant mound and kills 90% of them? There's fucking billions all over the place. It's of no consequence. The human being, individually, even collectively en masse, millions, they're of no consequence whatsoever to the cosmos. And no consequence to the longevity of the human race, other than that however they die, we continue to learn. And so what's important in the cosmos? the learning. That's the only thing that's important. Cosmic consciousness is learning. It's dreaming all this shit into manifestation, and it's going through scenario after scenario after scenario after scenario. And if you look at all the varieties of ants on the planet, hundreds of thousands, then why have hundreds of thousands of ants? Because it brings variance. And why do we have millions of birds and all the rest of it? Because of the variance. Why have we only got one pink ape? Well, because they've killed off all the others. Because the pink ape presently is a very conniving, evil creature, and it can lay plots and plans to destroy other creatures, and that's what it's done. Killed Neanderthal man and Homo pithecus probably, and the 9-foot giants, the 30-foot giants, the 12-foot giants, the cone heads, all these different sorts of people that have been around. This present human being has killed them. So this present human being seems to be the most evil. And so that's when we get people then writing books about evil, how the whole world is evil, like the Gnostics wrote about the whole world being under the yoke of an evil God. The human being is evil, people. It's a very evil creature. And one day it will, left to its own devices, destroy all other living creatures. Because it's just going to keep growing and spreading like a virus until the cosmos decides that it's tired of that same old fucking story. The creation that it's created is just killing all the other creations. No, it's got to end. Human beings got to end. A meteorite shower, fucking a shift in the Earth's axis or something. Just wipe the fuckers off the face of the Earth. Let the world be again. Just wash over all these nasty concrete jungles and all that shit. It's heinous, it's hideous. And if you look at 99.9999999 billion times of human beings, then they're going to tell you that they're discontent and they're not enjoying this fucking life and things like that. Who do you know that can say, I love life, and they're ecstatic all the time? Me! It's only me! It's only me! It's only me, people. How many of you are ecstatic every single day, every single moment? I mean, look, what's brilliant is I look around at all these fucking idiots and I go, ha ha ha, I'm better than you, I'm better than you, I'm better than you. Oh, goodness me, I'm so better than you. I'm so much better than you. Yeah, I'm so much better. Who can say that? Oh, you awake and brave, you think you're so much better than everybody. Well, that's my prerogative. If I want to think that, I can think it, can't I? Why do I think it? Well, because I look around and I just see a shocking cesspool of fucking freaks. And I said in other videos, I said, look, some people do strive for excellence, but the people that are striving for excellence are very, very far and few between. And it's those that are striving for excellence that give rise to the longevity of humanity. Maybe they invent something, maybe they create something, maybe they do something important in politics or something like this. It's just kind of like little tiny bits, incrementally, that add to the collection of useful things, whilst most people are not doing anything that's useful at all. And you could ask me, oh, what big things have you done, Awake and Brave? Well, it depends what ears you've got. It depends what ears you're applying. Because throughout history there's been philosophers and psychologists and analysts and people like that. Jesus! Everyone thinks Jesus is such a big deal. Just read what Jesus said. For fuck's sake, people, just read what he said. And just cut all the fucking bullshit, the Son of God and died for your fucking sins, cut all the fucking bullshit and just look at what he said. And I'm always telling you, what he said probably he wouldn't even fucking make 2 pages of A4. If you take all what he said from the Bible and bang it on A4, probably won't even take 2 fucking pages. But I'm often quite courteous and I go 5 pages. 5 pages. Do it. Fucking do it. There must be some computer system which you can do that. You can just say, how many words did Jesus speak? And then you'll get it. And it's not going to be a lot, people. And yet the propaganda has put that fiction of a person on such a pedestal when it's not proportionate. It's not proportionate to what he said. There's been many, vastly more brilliant people that have said brilliant things, and their books just lie in dusty fucking archives that no one's interested in. You know, people like Schopenhauer. I mean, Nietzsche's come super popular because someone's been pushing Nietzsche. Schopenhauer's too complex. Lots of these people are just too complex for the fucking idiot, and that's why they don't get it. And even what Jesus has said is too complex. It's vastly too complex. What Jesus was really saying is vastly too complex. But what you've been served up in that shit fest of the New Testament is a load of bollocks. Love thy neighbour, turn the other cheek. You know, just a crock of shit. The real Jesus never says shit like that. And if he ever did say shit like that, then it was used in a different context. So, you see what happens, people? When people say things, it goes out into the ether. It goes out into morphic resonance fields. It goes out into morphogenic fields. Fields which hold information. And these fields are all around the cosmos. And that's what everything comes out of. And so if you study what Rupert Sheldrake speaks about, then you start to get a grip, and you start to open your eyes. Well, you probably won't, because it's 1 in a million that will. So maybe you're the one that can really grasp this concept of morphic resonance, and you can see it happening. And so I know it's happening, and I know it's a thing, and I know what I'm doing and what I'm compelled to do. It doesn't matter how many viewers I've got, or fucking 100 viewers on something. It's so preposterous on so many levels that's all the views I get. But on another level, it doesn't matter, because what I'm saying, the cosmos is listening to. And the cosmos is going to be disseminating this information to receivers, i.e. human beings who have the particular variety of wherewithal. They have the correct operating system to receive the information, you see? Because the vast majority of people, they don't have it. They don't have the appropriate levels of consciousness to receive this level of information. And it's like if you try to upload some of the Windows 11 programs to Windows 95, it couldn't deal with them, it couldn't recognize them, because it didn't have the formatting. So that's how it is with human consciousness, people. They don't have it. But what do they have? They have the variety of essence which enables them to carry the yoke of burden. Like a beast in the field, you put a yoke on it and you attach a plough to it, or you attach pails of water to it, or whatever. You burden the beast with the yoke. And that's what the vast majority of the human being has been blessed with. The task of burdening weight, like worker bees working until they die, like worker ants just born to work. That's all they do. And so that's what most people are, and they've been blessed with a certain level of dull programming which enables them to accept that and want for nothing else. And if they do want for something else, then they know that the only way they're ever going to get it is by working more hours and working harder and burdening that yoke more. Yes, that's their bag, people. But thinking people, we just look at that shower and we know that they were created by the cosmos for us, to carry our burden. So our light is lighter. Our burden, oh, what am I burdening? I'm burdening a rucksack with a bottle of water in it. That's my burden. What's your burden? 40 hours a week for the rest of your lives doing something that you don't want to fucking do? That's your burden, people. That's your yoke. Why do you have that yoke? Oh, well, I want to get a house and I want to get a car and I want. Well, fucking hell, why are you wanting all this shit? What's this thing about wanting? I want. Why have you been cursed with wanting shit? If you're like me, you won't want anything. You just fucking pick it out of the air. I'm fucking picking this out of the air. I'm picking that out of the air. I'm fucking picking everything from the air. Sometimes we have to angle with the cosmos, people. We cast our lure out into the outer extremities of the cosmos, and we have to slowly reel it in, because even though highly conscious beings are chips off the old block of God consciousness, we are still within the parameters of a rule set. And the rule set is that we can't flick our fingers and make manifest like a genie. We have to make manifest through the programs and the platforms and the system of what we are within. You see? The cosmos has implemented laws for the human experience to make it more of an exquisite experience. Because if we could just flick our fingers, then that would get boring very, very quickly, wouldn't it? But when we start to think about how this thing works and we go, well, I could get all that stuff if I wanted it by doing this, that and the other. And lots of you can be saying, yeah, well, that's what we're doing, Aaron. Well, what I'm asking people is that what you want to do? Is that what you really want to do? Because if it's what you really want to do and you enjoy in every step of the journey, then that's great and you found the secret. But if what you're doing is not what you want to do, then you're wasting your life in the interim heading for the carrot on the end of the stick, aren't you? And what do we know about carrots on the end of the stick? That invariably when we get them, we don't appreciate them. We appreciate the journey. So therefore, you have to enjoy the journey, people. You can't be hating every day. Oh, getting up, going to the office. Oh, it's all going to be worthwhile in the end, pet. When we retire, when we're 70 years old, if we ever get that long, and we're fucked and we're fat as fuck and all that. No. You got to enjoy it now. You got to walk out in the sunshine, people. You got to get your sun on the body. You got to work the body. You got to eat the fruits of the land. That's what you got to do. You've got to enjoy every single second of it. Don't carry the burden of society unless you are a beast of burden which is destined to do that. Now then, how many of you know what you are? How many of you are beasts of burden? I know lots of you, you're doing all this shit. How many of you want to? How many really want to? How many of you can say, I really enjoy my office job. I really enjoy all the people I work with. I really enjoy getting in that lift every fucking day. Oh, fuck off. Don't fuck with me, people. You see, people, they create their own delusions to ease their pain. And someone was doing that shit in the comments today. Just presenting their delusion to ease their pain. No, I'm not listening to it. People are so riddled with pain, but they're in denial of it because they just can't be bothered, or they don't have the wherewithal to be able to step outside of that pain and into the joy of life. How many of you are absolutely enjoying this exquisite Earth excursion? How many of you? How many of you are beasts of burden? How many of you realize that you're low consciousness? How many of you are saddened by that? How many of you want to be higher consciousness? How many of you think you are higher consciousness? And if you think you are higher consciousness, how can you instantiate that? How can you tell me something like, well, I did this and I did that and I wanted to do this and I just went over there and blah, blah, blah. Just things like this, people. When I wanted to go to Australia, I said, well, I want to go to Australia, I'm going to go to Australia. And there's three things off the top of my head that I want to do. One of them is I want to work in a gold mine. The other one is I want to surf Bondi Beach. And the other one is I want to visit these Aboriginal settlements right up in the north, in the middle of nowhere. I did every single one of those things for as long as I wanted to do them, and a whole bunch more. And so when I worked in the gold mines, I worked my way into the gold room where they poured 5 gold bullion on that day, and I was there watching them. Where can you do this shit? And then I was picking up, trying to curl these fucking gold bullion, and then tapping in the codes and then put them in the safe and that. And I've got photos with 5 gold bullion on the table, 1 in my fucking pocket, or 4 on the table and 1 in my pocket. And I'm like, well, who of you, who on the world really, say for these people that work in these places, have held gold bullion? You've seen it all on the movies. I've done it. You've seen the great, the King's Chamber, the sarcophagus in the Great Pyramid of Giza. Who of you have laid in it? I've laid in it. Who of you have climbed the fucking pyramid? I've climbed it. You know, there's some things, people, that, you know, could be deemed to be big deals. And some of these things are achieved by very few. In that sarcophagus in the Great Pyramid of Giza, Napoleon Bonaparte laid in, Alexander the Great laid in, and numerous other people of notoriety. They've laid in there, they've been in that chamber. And so just to be in the exact same space as these people, that's something. It's like sitting on the throne of England. Well, Elizabeth I sat on that motherfucker, Henry VIII sat on that motherfucker, King John II sat on that motherfucker. It's kind of a big deal, people. Kind of a big deal to be in the same energy space as these very, very gifted, privileged entities. Yes. No fool sits on the crown of England. So, I'm always talking about a lot of stuff, and the things I'm talking about, they're wild, aren't they? They're wild for you. Who's ever thought of something like that? Who's ever thought about who the fuck has sat on the fucking throne of England? What's the lineage been? Has there ever been a janitor which one day has fucking just snuck on and sat on it and just pretended to talk like the Queen? There must have been some motherfucker. But they daren't ever tell that story. Yeah. So, it's a sunny day, and I'm out in it, and I'm enjoying it, and I'm going walking with a lady friend and a dog friend, and I'm enjoying life. Every single second of it. What's your day? What is it, people? Do you want to change it? Do you think you can change it? Do you want a better life? How many of you have sought a better life? I've sought a better life all my life. I've always gone because I've realised that there's worlds within worlds here, and I've gone to see so many of them. I just love this life experience. I came here to experience. And so I've done a whole myriad of incredible, wonderful things. And why? Why me? Why? Was I chosen? Am I a chosen one? Or did I just get blessed with a level of consciousness which gave me the key to how the cosmos works. And so then I find my niche in it and I work my way through it. And I've worked my way through great periods of stress so I can appreciate and bask in the bliss. Because if I'd never had all that stress, I would never appreciate the bliss. So that's been my journey, people. It's been absolutely wonderful. And now, after these 16 years of being on this spiritual journey, I'll be on it for the rest of my life, but I'm just starting to think, what else could I be doing? Okay, yeah, I've done that now. I think I've done it. I don't think there's any more really to do. How long am I going to be making dumbass videos for fucking 100 viewers? How much longer am I going to waste my time doing that when I could be doing much greater things? But then I ask myself, well, does any of it matter? Like you say, Aaron, you know, whatever you're thinking, speaking, you're serving a purpose on a cosmic level because it's all going out there. And those with the appropriate receivers, presently or in the future, are going to be privy to that knowledge. So you are serving a very, very important part in what you do with these videos. So it doesn't matter whether you've got 1 million viewers, you've got 1 million listeners potentially. Because what I'm saying is going to the morphic resonance fields, people. And people with the appropriate antennae can tap into that. Just like people with the appropriate phones can tap into Wi-Fi. You gotta have the proper wherewithal. You've gotta have the system. You gotta have the appropriate, fucking hell, what's the word? You're welcome. You gotta have whatever it takes. Like the phone with the Wi-Fi, connected to the satellite, connected to the server, connected to the electricity, connected to the intelligence behind that, the consciousness. You've got to be within that lineage. If you're not within the lineage, then you can't receive. You see, so what lineage am I in? Well, I've got this human experience. Then I've got this heightened state of awareness and consciousness. And with that, then I can tap into the morphic resonance fields and the Akasha and the cosmos itself. And the cosmos will feed me and direct me and instruct me. But if you're in somnambulism, if you're an automaton, then you are receiving a very limited program. You're just receiving the program of the yoke, which you are burdened with to feed other people more able and equipped to do better things, bigger things. It's interesting, isn't it? It's very interesting. Now, some of you out there may be very talented. I haven't heard of any of you being talented. Maybe you'd like to tell me. Maybe you'd like to go, I am this and I am that, and I'm better than you. Well, come on then, I'm fucking dying to hear it, people. I'm dying to hear where you're better than me. Tell me you're better than me. I'm a better singer than you. I'm a better guitarist than you. I'm a better fucking video blogger than you. I've got more muscles than you. Whatever. Come on then. Come on then. Fucking rise up to the challenge. Come on, fucking meet the awake and brave. Come on. Oh, it's all gone silent again. People can't. I know, I get it. Bunch of sad dumb fucks, I get it. Don't worry about it. You're not alone. There's billions and billions of you. There's not many people like me. I'm one in the gazillion. One in the gazillion. The awakened one. The awakened brave. Yes. If anybody should ever even attempt to look into my eyes, then they would surely die. Nobody can look into the eyes and the soul of the awakened brave and live. Huh? Where have you heard that before? Where have you heard that before, people? What audacity do you think I possess that enables me to speak like this? And if you were all standing in front of me at like a venue, I'll be telling you exactly the same to your faces. I'll be challenging you exactly the same to your faces. And I'll be asking you, who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you? Are you anybody? Are you anything? What are you? You know what you are. Or are you nothing? So anyway, I'm going to be presenting Supercilious. You've just seen Supercilious, right? That's Supercilious, ladies and gentlemen. Did you learn something from this video? Isn't it a great video? How we actually are filled, some of us enlightened ones, brilliant ones, we're filled with all these characters which we can deploy, which we can storytell via, which we can act, and you know, we can do all different sorts of things. There's an adventurer, there's the warrior, there's the lover, there's the philosopher, there's the psychoanalyst, there's everything in here. I am legion, there's myriad of me in here, and watching my videos you see an enormous amount of them. But when I'm speaking to my therapist, right, I'm going to introduce her to Supercilious. And I'm going to say, Supercilious here. Supercilious wants to know who is going to be replacing me. This entity, this soul, this spirit is going to be of some magnitude to replace me. There's never been anyone better than me. I'm Supercilious. Who is going to be replacing me? Someone with compassion and love and empathy and sympathy and just looks upon my fellow man with pity and just wants to give and give and give and help and lift them up and raise them up and wipe their shitty arses and change their pissy fucking nappies and all that. What dumbass would do that? What silly fuck would do that? Oh, the person that wants to help. But what about the person that says, hey, wipe your own fucking shitty ass, motherfucker. Stand up on your own two fucking legs, pull your bootstraps up and get on with it, cunt. What about that one? That's Supercilious. I think Supercilious is much more helpful and useful. Oh, then helpers, helping. Oh no, helping people, no. Helping people like that, doing it for them, no. Don't be doing things for people. Don't be fucking giving them everything and helping with everything and do, no. Tell them. Give them the fucking way. Give them the instruction manual. And then fucking maybe send them to class so they can read the content instruction manual. That's what people need. They need the instruction manual to life. That's what the Awakened Brave does. That's what Supercilious does. That's the brilliance of Supercilious combined with the Awakened Brave spirits. You see, if people listen more to me, and they could take it on board if they had the actual fucking motherboard to take the Awakened Brave wisdom on board, well, you'd all be fucking geniuses. You'd all be great. But as it happens, that software has yet to be invented, or it needs to be prolificating. There's only a few of these softwares on the whole world. There's only a few of these packages that can read the Awakened Brave's wisdom. Are you one of those? Prove it. Just tell me. Come on, people. You gotta pull your fucking bootstraps up. You gotta take whatever you want. You gotta take it. Hello. At least she found the fucking humour in it. Yeah, she got it. The wisdom, you gotta take it. She loved that. So yeah, supercilious. I don't think I'm remotely ready to lay off supercilious. What's supercilious gonna do? Where's he gonna go? Where's he gonna find another fucking powerful body such as the Waken Braves to reside in? He'll look for a billion fucking years, he'll never find anyone. It was probably the same body of Alexander the Great and Napoleon Bonaparte, and maybe the Duke of Wellington. People like that have shared my spirit. Where's supercilious gonna be going? Where's he gonna find his new home? He may have to wait for 1,000,000 years. So, ladies and gentlemen, I don't think supercilious is going anywhere. I'm just playing a game. How many of you know I'm playing a game? How many of you think that, oh, the Waken Braves in such a turmoil, he's in such a terrible... You think that? How can you think that and then watch this? You see, there's a contradiction there, isn't there? Do any of you see the contradiction? Do any of you know what's going on? Do you have any idea? You need to be very smart, you need to be very broad-minded if you're going to know what's going on. Do you know what's going on, people? How many of you have watched all those therapy videos, and yet you watch me maybe every other day or something like that, maybe every day, and you see a whole different fucking character, and you go, who is this fucking guy? 1 minute he's like this, next minute he's like that, next minute he's fucking something else, he's a fucking shapeshifter. Yeah, I'm the Cosmic Jester, people. And there's nothing that anyone could say is a certainty. There's no certainty in the cosmos. It's a paradox. I am the paradox. I am a shapeshifter. I am the Cosmic Jester. You getting it now, people? You getting it? Do you understand the ramifications of that? Right? I've just come here to play. That's what I've done. I've come here to play. What have you come here to do? Have you come here to be a donkey? Is that what you came to be? Is that what you signed up for? Oh! I want to be a donkey. Well, you must have heard about the Earth experience being a donkey before you heard about the Earth experience of being a cosmic enlightened being. And damn, by the time you've heard of the cosmic enlightened being experience, it was too fucking late. You already signed the contract and he was already on the fucking boat. So, too bad, better luck next time, people. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I'll catch you dudes later in another life.